Hello. I might not talk much today. I've had a very difficult day with my mind, so thanks for understanding. Life has not been easy lately. It depends on how many people show up. Yeah, it's just my mental health's been really bad lately. The heat. Also, I got a mail from YouTube about their 20th anniversary. I wish that I was noticed. I wish that I was noticed for my hard work being on here for so long, but it just feels like everything I do is pointless because I don't sell out. Well, I'm just not in a very good mood today. Could try to just play some games and decompress. But yeah, I feel like garbage today. At least their Spirit X Strike is in 2 days. I hope I'll have the money to buy it. Something to look forward to. Hello. I'm on like the brink of tears, I have to be honest. I'm very burnt out right now. Just taking care of people all the time and working on this for 20 years and still living in poverty is really getting to me at the moment. And I'm just feeling like everything I do is pointless. Doesn't help I'm in a house with no air conditioning, and the heat just makes my anxiety worse. I just don't feel like I have a lot of control right now. The channel is doing badly, and I can't really hide it today like I normally do. I usually hide feeling like this, but I have to be honest today. I'm very just burnt out. I'm burnt out on caregiving. I'm burnt out on the channel. I'm burnt out on being in poverty all the time. If I had money, I could take care of myself, but I can't. I'm always taking care of others, and I don't get noticed. I need to take care of myself, but I just don't have the money. I need to, like, just get away for a good long period of time. There's no money to do that. I hate asking you guys for help. If I got noticed for my 2 decades of hard work on this site, then I wouldn't be in poverty. They don't notice me. It's just hard always taking care of others, and I don't have the means to take care of myself. I need to see somebody, like anybody, and I can't even pay my bills. I'm just so tired of it. Price of everything is going up, and I don't make anything. This stupid website would give me any kind of recognition for being one of the oldest channels on this stupid site, but they don't. All they care about is clickbait. please don't feel pressured to donate. Yes, I really need it, but don't be like me. I take care of others before myself. And I don't have the means to take care of myself. You should use your paycheck on yourself. Yes, I really need the help. I have like $10 right now, but I can't even talk right now. I'm in such a bad mood. Your livelihood is more important than mine. Don't feel pressured. I might ask for help a lot, but I don't really want people to give it to me. They're not able to do it. And honestly, this site should pay me a lot more, and the channel should be more successful, so that I don't need to ask for help all the time. But that's not your fault, or really my fault either. It's just how this site works. Doesn't reward honesty or passion or integrity, and it hasn't for a long time. It's just about negativity and drama and lying to people for a quick buck. And I don't do any of those things, and that's why I'm not successful. You know, people help when they can. It's very hard for me to ask for help, but I only want people to help if they're able to do it themselves. You know, if they're able to take care of themselves first. I'm not like DSP. It's all these videos about him spending everything he gets on a gacha game. He spends like $10,000 on it or something. You know, I'm not like that. I may need the help, but you should always be your own priority, not me. I appreciate the offer, though. I mean, it's your money. You can do what you want with it, but don't feel pressured because of my situation. My situation is a number of factors that's not really anyone's fault. It's just how things are at the moment. Yeah, apparently he spent like $10,000 on WWE champions, and he needs more money. I never want people to feel like I am doing that. You know, I need actual help surviving. I'm not like him. But yeah, I never want people to feel pressured. I ask because I need it, but, you know, you should always take care of yourself first. I've been wanting to help the homeless more lately, but I kind of had to have a talk with myself. Like, you know, I can barely meet my own needs right now, and the homeless people are very nice. They know that I live on a very low income. You know, today I just got myself some snacks. Got a burger, and it felt pretty good. You know, they wouldn't want me to you know, not have money for myself for helping them, and that's kind of how I am with you guys. Like, help, you can help. I'm not gonna say I don't need the help, but you know, your priority should always be yourself first. Make sure you got a roof over your head and food to eat and all that shit before you even consider helping somebody like me. You take priority first. But I appreciate the offer. I'm not going to hold you to that. Yes, it's needed, but don't feel obligated. Well, if what you say is true and you decide to help me, you're more than welcome to, but again, don't feel pressured. I've been living on nothing my whole life. This isn't really anything new. Mostly what's new is the price of everything going up, and for most of us, what we're making is not going up to compensate. And that's not an issue that's unique to me. It's just I don't make much to begin with, so it's been difficult. But I'll let you make that decision for yourself. You're an adult. And don't worry. Yeah, apparently he threatened to shut his stream down unless people sent him money. Which is very strange, because it's like no secret that he spends it all on a gacha game. Like, he doesn't actually need it for survival. Honestly, if I was DSP, if I was in his situation, I would have retired a long time ago. Because he's become a lolcow. He really has become a lolcow. And people are literally making more money than him by making videos about him being bad at games. I don't know how he manages to continue to stream. I feel like that would be the breaking point for me. Like, people are literally making a living off him being bad at games. I don't know how he manages to continue. I feel like any normal person would be very discouraged to keep going if that was the case. But hey, I can't speak for him. I just find it strange. Most of the time, if you like search for him, the first result is not even his channel. It's people making cringe compilations. Like, I don't know how he manages to continue. But hey, he's way more well off than I am, so he's doing something right. It's me personally. People were making a living off cringe compilations of me. I think I would probably scrape myself from the internet at that point. But whatever. I think it's been worse lately because, like I said, those channels are making more money than he is, which I don't know how he comes to terms with that. Him being bad at video games is literally like feeding families. None of that money goes towards him. None of it does. It's all other channels. You could say the same for Low Tier God as well. He's already an idiot and a terrible person, but like, how does he manage knowing that him being a moron on the internet is feeding families? And they're like all making fun of him. I don't get it. Hey, I've been broke my whole life, so I don't know, maybe that's why they keep doing it. But the point is, do not support me if you're not able to afford it. Yeah, but he's not a good person. He doesn't deserve his success. He's a shit person. People should stop supporting him. But I guess they gotta keep the lolcow farm going. That's why they keep doing it. I just think there's more deserving people out there. I'm not even talking about myself. There's other people out there that are more deserving of that support. Actual good people providing a good service on here. But people would rather donate to those guys. And again, this isn't to toot my own horn, but there's lots of people I watch that have like my viewership, and I wish they had more. I don't really think my content's been that great lately because I've been so depressed. But there's going to be some good content coming soonish. all the new games coming out. Should be fun. No, the lol call stuff got really out of hand when the cringe compilation started, and then those people are like legit getting partnered. And I'm like, you know, it takes editing, it takes skill to do that, but I just personally could not live with being a lol cow farm for people. I think that would be the end of my YouTube career. I don't know. I don't know how they live with that. So I know with DSP that the cringe compilations, like, they make more money than he does. Like, how does he live with, like, okay, everything you do is feeding other people. I would not be able to live with that personally. I liked King Static. Morbid Metal was okay. Rushing Beat X as well, I enjoyed. Those were like the main ones. Oh, Summer Game Fest had barely anything. Not my kinds of games. Oh, Neo 3, yeah. That was not Summer Games Fest, though. That was State of Play. I played Neo 3 at my friend, my neighbor's house. I wasn't really a fan of the open world. I kind of wanted, like, I don't mind the new combat changes and stuff. It's just I'm really tired of open world. I think the level design could have been a lot better if they didn't have the open world. But they'll probably have, like, some instance content once you get farther in the game. And just run into a room and kill stuff. But yeah, I'm not really sold on the open world. I was already kind of getting exhausted just playing it for, like, 2 hours. I would have liked it if they did not have the open world. They still had the jumping and stuff, because, like, the jumping makes the level design more sensical, but not having the open world. I just don't care about horror games, so those announcements are always nothing to me. I'm already clinically anxious. I don't really need a video game to make me scared. I don't understand the appeal of horror games. There's already plenty to be scared about. I don't want to pay to have an anxiety attack. I do a pretty good job of that by myself for free. If they keep fucking making them, make another fucking Resident Evil. Where's Mega Man? Where's Final Fight? Where's literally anything besides Street Fighter, Monster Hunter, and Resident Evil? That's all they make now. I had a chance to be a Capcom creator, but I didn't apply because they don't make anything good anymore. They stopped making all their good franchises. They spam Monster Hunter and Resident Evil nonstop. I have, like, no interest. It used to be my favorite company. Now they've fallen off hard. Stopped making interesting games. It's just Resident Evil over and over and over. The Monster Hunter that barely runs. Like, make more interesting franchises again, please. There hasn't been a Final Fight game for 30 years. It's the 30th anniversary of Final Fight 3. Where's the next one? Come on. Can live without Resident Evil for like 1 year. '20th Basara anniversary. They can't even like port the old games. They won't even do that. I've really fallen out of love with Capcom lately. They used to, especially growing up, they were like such a big influence on me as a child, but they've fallen off hard in my opinion. Why I'm very thankful for indie games like this, and like keeping video games alive for me. Still kept trying to play like AAA stuff. I would have quit gaming or something by this point. AAA games are getting worse and worse. I'm glad there's still like small games like this to play with soul that are actually fun. What do they have on sale? Well, Monster Hunter Rise, like, actually ran well. It didn't run like garbage. Unfortunately, you know, action games are where, like, frame rate matters the most. So I feel like can't even provide that basic functionality of like a demanding, difficult action game actually running like one, then I think that you failed, personally. Now the new thing is they expected you to use ray tracing to get a playable frame rate. Not ray tracing, but frame generation. Like, frame generation's supposed to be like even out the game, you know, if you're at like 80 or 90 FPS, you know, you can get a stable 120 and it looks smooth. It's not supposed to be for like the game to even reach 60. But that's how the new Monster Hunter is, and like, what the hell is this, man? That's not acceptable. I mean, maybe if you're a visual novel or like Undertale or something, you don't need to worry about the frame rate too much, but I don't understand why they make like action games, and then they can't get the performance together. Unlike capable computers. I mean, I've heard good things about Wild's combat, but I just can't justify buying something like that. There's plenty of other action games to play that don't run that poorly. I don't know, I have a pretty good computer, and with the good computer has come a lack of patience for shit running poorly. And I feel that that's warranted because, you know, the whole point of upgrading my computer was to not have to fight with that shit, right? But, like, we're still having this problem. I spent the premium on my computer, and these games are still running like garbage. It's very weird because, like, the visual impact and fidelity of games is, like, not really increasing much anymore. Games from, like, 10, 12 years ago still look fine for the most part. At least if they're on PC at a high frame rate. But, like, they keep trying to make the games look better. It's like, why don't you make them fucking work first? Make the game actually work first. That's why I like pixel art. I'm glad pixel art is coming back. Games like this look better than those games and run better. And they're like a third of the price. I mean, there's like no real downside. This game doesn't require a $5,000 computer. It's enjoyable and affordable. The chase of photorealism for video games is actively killing it. Their spending is out of control. They're spending way too much to make these games now. And for what? Like, they don't even... You don't even, like, significantly play better. And they don't make money. They don't make money because their spending is out of control. I don't need photorealistic graphics to enjoy a video game. I have more fun playing something like this, to be honest. Unreal Engine 5 is like the worst thing that's happened to video games in a while, in my opinion. Because they keep claiming that it makes the game easier to make. I'm like, I'm all for people working less and making, you know, more money. But Unreal Engine 5 is a garbage engine. It's even worse than 4. Problem with 4 was, you know, there was a lot of shader compilation stutter and stuff that made it really miserable to play, you know, action games and things like that. But you could get the games to run well if you put effort into it. But it seems like There's barely any Unreal Engine 5 games that actually run well. And I feel like that just completely defeats any benefit they get from making it in that engine. Like, performance for, like, modern games is the worst it's been in a long time. Which doesn't make sense because we have, like, 64 gig graphic cards right now and crazy fast processors, fast drives as well. Like, you shouldn't be having this problem. Oh, come on! I couldn't fucking move! It's like mashing the button, you wouldn't move! That's so unfair. Get stuck standing there forever, couldn't fucking move. Guy just stood there. Fucking stood there, he wouldn't move. It's like mashing the button. Why do they have the ability to spam those projectiles that make it so you can't move? Unfair. I'm already severely depressed. I don't want to play that anymore tonight. I'm sorry I vented earlier. I really needed to release those emotions. I'm just feeling very burnt out. Don't feel like doing anything. Feels like everything I do is pointless. Especially on this channel. Everything I do on here is pointless. So I don't lie to people. I don't make drama videos. It's all this site wants anymore. It's just very demoralizing. Continuing to make stuff on here. It's been very depressing lately. I don't even feel like celebrating my anniversary. This doesn't feel like I accomplished anything.
Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo!
Hey Jax, you hear me venting? Say hi to the stream.
Ready?
Hey kitty.
You win!
負けちゃった。行くわよ。
Ready? Fight!
About
You win!
20 years on here, but I just feel like they won't care. I feel like I need to fight for the recognition I deserve. Just I don't know if any new sites will care. Living in poverty, working as hard for nothing. Very draining lately. Having to take care of the people here. Just haven't been able to meet my own needs. I'm really feeling that a lot lately.
Ready?
is something that anybody who's a caregiver deals with. It's like knowing people depend on you is nice, but not being able to do stuff for yourself is The channel should start doing better the next couple of weeks. I don't really expect it to do very well right now because nothing crazy going on at the moment, but there's going to be some pretty sick games these next few months, the rest of the summer, actually the rest of the year. Pretty good games coming out, so just have to hang on until then. I have to rely on you guys a little bit to get by. That's just going to have to be the reality of it, I guess. Last time this channel did well was a couple months ago now.
You win!
ウルトラやったぜ親父ウルトラやったぜ親父
Ready?
かかってきなかかってきな
You win!
Oh, come on, why didn't I get my blade finisher? What the hell? That's weird. That's alright. No, I got a level up out of that. That's not bad. All good. All good in the neighborhood. Level 3. I think that's gonna do it for tonight, folks. My mental health is obviously in the toilet right now. But I will be leaving here in like half an hour anyway, so I might stream again from home if I feel like I can do it without crying, because I'm really not in I'm not in a good state right now, and also I really think it's mostly the heat. It's not like anything has drastically changed in my life to make me feel this way. It's mostly just the heat is really hard to deal with, especially when you're clinically anxious. So we'll see if I'll maybe hang out in Discord. I might do a. It's more likely I'll do a Discord stream tonight. It felt good to cry some of it out, but I'm just feeling very, very burnt out, caregiving and on the channel and stuff. There's not a whole lot I can really do about it either. I think that's what's really getting me right now. Is there really isn't anything I can do about it. I feel very, I feel very powerless right now. Just having to rely on you guys for help and asking for help and stuff. I hate doing it, but I really do need it. I just feel like I shouldn't need to ask for help because I've been doing this for so long, but that's just not how things are working right now. Maybe I can go a little bit longer. I mean, let me see what else I've got here. No, I appreciate that you guys care. And again, do not help me if you can't afford it yourself, because that's pretty much my characters. I help the homeless and my neighbors and stuff, and I can barely pay my bills. I know there's noble things about that, but don't help me if you can't take care of yourself first. Keep yourself afloat. I got a kitty on my lap. He's telling me to stay a little bit longer. He's very happy. He got a good meal. He's a very good kitty. He's very patient when it's time to eat. He doesn't get in my way. He doesn't fight the other cats. He waits patiently. He's a very good boy. His name is Jax. So everybody say hi to Jax. Jax is chilling really hard right now. He's in a food coma. Everybody say hi to Jax. He's a little kitten. Well, he's probably about, like, I don't know, 6 or 8 months old now. And he's a very good boy. I think he could tell I'm not feeling too great. He's trying to help. He's doing a pretty good job, I'd say. Hey, Jax. Time for Daddy to go home soon, okay? Daddy's got some snacks at home. Have some snacks and maybe we'll play some more games. Yeah, he likes to hang out while I play games. He's very chill. Like, he's kind of helping ground me right now, just sitting on my lap. I think he wants a little bit more food though.
Hardcore uprising. Chain. Come with me. Mission start. Snipers.
Too easy! Where is he? Yeah, that.
I'm not finished
Do another puzzle fighter run, and that'll be it for tonight. Well, for this portion of the stream, I might do some Crystal of Atlan later. Well, I'm not feeling too great right now. Do a puzzle fighter speed run. I'm gonna call it a night because I gotta finish up some chores here to refill their water and their dry food, and got to feed one of the other kitties. I'll do one of these. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I probably should stream again, but I'll see if I feel like it. I'm not gonna make any promises. Might be a secret Discord stream instead.
行くぜ。
Ready? Fight!
どうしたい？ほらよ、かかってきな。どうしたい？どうだい？
行くぜ。そういうラッパ。
ほらよ、かかってきな。そんなもんだぜ。
You win!
行くぜ。
Ready? Fight!
どうだい？ほらよ、かかってきな。どうしたどうした、こんなもんだぜ。どうしたい？軽い軽い。どうしたい？どうしたい？ほらよ、それかかってきな。
Goodness, what the hell are you cats doing?
どうしたい？
Cool out, please. I'm not high enough right
You win! Ready?
now. Some cat drama going on, I guess.
Fight! どうしたい？かかってきな。
許してこれはどう？ごめんね。
実力の差だ。
これで遠慮なく。
かかってきな。どうだい？どうしたどうした。軽い軽い。かかってきな。ほらよ、かかってきな。
ごめんね。ごめんね。いじめたわよ。You win!
ウルトラやったぜ、親父。ウルトラやったぜ、親父。
Ready? Fight!
どうしたい？遠慮するなよ。
波動拳。
どうだい？かかってきな。どうしたどうした。軽い軽い。遠慮するなよ。遠慮するなよ。かかってきな。やったぜ。
Alright guys, I'll keep you posted in the Discord if I feel like doing anything else today. It's probably in my best interest because I've been sitting in bed dealing with trauma and depression and anxiety. So I have to figure out exactly what I'm going to play because Spirit X Strike is in like a day and a half. So I don't know if I want to start anything new, but I'll put some thought to it. I got to finish up my work over here. Go home, have some of the snacks I bought today. And then I'll see if I feel like doing anything else. Good night, everybody. Thanks for listening. I know it's not easy to listen to somebody who's clearly having a hard time. But I appreciate the moral support. Can mean more than financial at times. So thank you everybody for sticking around, even though I'm not the most entertaining today. Let me get some of my some shit done on my end, and I'll see if I feel like